as part of concerted efforts to help accelerate Nigeria's economic prosperity through leadership and entrepreneurship. The country's youth have been deliberating in the country's capital to chart a new course for Africa's most populous country. The youths converged at the 4th National Youth Leadership and Enterprise Conference with the theme Breaking the Limit, a potentially important factor in Nigeria's renewed vigor to attain new heights in the international community. Speaking at the conference, keynote speakers described leadership as integral to the success of many nations of the world, and it would be expedient for Nigeria to emulate such feat. They stressed that the country's youthful demography must not handle entrepreneurship and opportunities with kid gloves if they want to actively participate in nation building. Some of the guest speakers also described youth involvement in politics as an important element in actualizing desired objectives in Nigeria.
People have thought over the years that leadership is about leading people. No, leadership is not about going after people, seeking to lead people. Leadership, first of all, begins from discovering purpose. As a person, when you have discovered purpose, in pursuit of your purpose, people are watching, all right? So it's actually what you are becoming, not what you get. It's in the process of discovering and pursuing your purpose. That is what leadership is.
Wealth is not something that can be created, because there's a whole lot of stories out there that you create wealth. Wealth is already here. Wealth is like energy. You can only transform it from one form to another. You can take sand and make it block. That is wealth. You didn't create the sand. The knowledge you even used to transform it from sand to block was not created by you. The knowledge is there. Everything is already here, in one form or the other. We just need to connect to it in our own way, and then the deeper we can connect, or the higher we can connect, the more we can manifest in the physical.
Talent is inherent, is a propensity inside of you. Just the way a spider cannot identify that it's a spider, that it can weave webs. It is something inside. A baby does not need to learn how to cry. It is an internal engineering inside. So every Nigerian youth knows what his or her talent is. Some people are very good with insulting on social media. It's a talent. If it's constructively arranged, like he said, and rechanneled, it can turn to wealth. Some people's talent is insult. Some people have the ability to seduce. Seduction can be a talent if it's properly used. So talents are not things you necessarily identify. You just exhibit them reflexively without knowing it.
The richest man in Africa today is not from a humble background. So I've heard youths in my conferences trying to inspire youth, say, oh, don't compare me with Dangote. He's from a rich family, you know. But we also have examples of people, youths who have struggled through all of the challenges, probably coming from a wrong background, not having the rights, maybe some of them from a broken home. I'm a sociologist, I'm a trained sociologist. They are setting things from someone's family that could affect your future. They are setting maybe the school you went to or something that could affect your future. But there are people who are courageous in the midst of this kind of situation. They become courageous and they go after whatever they want to achieve despite faulty backgrounds.
Some of the guest speakers also described youth involvement in politics as an important element in actualizing desired objectives in Nigeria.
I believe politics is a journey, and anybody that wants to join politics to make money is in for, I don't think they know what they're doing. Politics should be about service, and I believe each and every one of us as a citizen of this country need to join a political party. If you ask me why, it goes beyond having a voter's card. You know, when you participate in party activities and get involved in selecting those leaders that are on the ballot, that is when you make that real difference that you want to see.
I came to Abuja as a young graduate many years ago. Please tell the name. I came to Abuja as a young graduate many years ago, seeking for a job everywhere. And everywhere I come to, they will ask me how many years experience do you have. In fact, there was a time I asked one of the employers, will I manufacture experience? Where will I get the experience from? But I made up my mind to start my career in Abuja as a volunteer. I started my career in Abuja 2004 as a career, as a volunteer. No salary, zero salary. I was excited and I asked the employer, oh, you allow me to make reference to the company? He said, why not? So I started with zero salary. And from zero salary, I moved into 15,000 salary. From 15K to 40K. From 40K to 70K. From 70K as a salesperson, the company doubled my salary to 140,000 naira. But if I have lost that opportunity, waiting for company to employ me on a salary, because it's a journey, it's a path, I would have missed that opportunity.
We need to be determined. We need to set goals beyond dreaming. Beyond dreaming, we need to set goals. We need to have a plan. What plan have we outlined towards achieving our goals? It's actually important that beyond plans, beyond our goals, we should have willpower to pursue our dreams.
That was what actually
The organizer of the event, Jeremiah Agala, said African youths are confronted with many challenges and his organization has been contributing to efforts aimed at finding lasting solutions to those problems. He said the main objective of the program is to provide a veritable platform where leaders can be nurtured.
The African youth has a lot of challenges, including the Nigerian youth, which is actually topmost. Recently we had the rise in unemployment rate. We have the agitations during the elections. All of that was actually born out of several challenges young people actually go through. And in their quest for change, we became agitated for a change of governance and a change of leadership. And we on our part, as a group, we decided to look out for how best we can contribute rather than complain, rather than being part of those who sit back, criticize. And hence we thought, I think the best thing to do is to actually set up a platform where leaders can be inspired, leaders can be raised, leaders can be motivated from the stories of others who had made impact. They can actually set up their own stories, because the stories of a man is actually that man himself.
According to official data, 60% of Nigeria's population is under the age of 25, while unemployment rate in the land is pegged at 41%, and bodies like Inspiring Youth Africa magazine are working around the clock to ensure that the nation's problems are surmounted. In Abuja, Nigeria's capital, Abiodun Mohammed, Top Accolade News.